Breaking, Chrisean Rock just went live in tears, and what she said has everyone shaken. We've seen her go through battles with Blueface, wild drama with Carlissa, IG beefs, and viral outbursts. But this time, it wasn't about fighting. It was a cry for help, with no makeup, no filter. And barely able to speak through the sobs, Chrisean told her fans, "I don't even know if I want to keep going. Y'all just pray for me." Her voice broke. Her soul sounded exhausted, and the internet went silent. No jokes, no memes, just raw pain. But what triggered this breakdown? Some fans say it's about her son's health. Others believe a new betrayal just broke her spirit. And a few insiders claim Blueface's latest move sent her spiraling. But one thing is clear, this wasn't Chrisean the fighter. This was Chrisean the broken woman. And when you hear what's been happening behind the scenes, you'll understand why she's reaching out now, before it's too late. Rewind, because this breakdown didn't happen overnight. If you followed Chrisean Rock from the jump, and you know this girl has survived hell in high heels, from fighting on national TV, to having her relationship play out like a live trauma circus in front of millions, Chrisean's journey has been nothing short of a war zone wrapped in glitter. But over the last 3 months, something shifted. The usual fire in her eyes dimmed. The loud rants on IG less frequent, and the smiles forced. She looked tired, like she got no more fight in her. Wrote one fan weeks before the live stream. Let's break down what's really been happening. The Blueface saga back-to-back betrayals. We can't tell Chrisean's story without talking about him. Blueface. The man who gave her a spotlight and then dragged her through it. The cheating, the public shaming, the custody battles, the embarrassments on podcasts, music videos, and interviews. 1 minute they were making out on IG Live. The next, she was getting kicked out of his house barefoot. But here's the thing, behind closed doors, it was even worse. Insiders from Zeus Network confirmed that producers begged Chrisean to take a mental health break during season 2 of Crazy in Love. She refused. "I got a kid to feed. I can't fall apart now." But cracks were showing. Chrisean Jr., the baby at the center of her storm after giving birth to Chrisean Jr. Fans thought she might finally find peace, but instead, it became another battlefield. Rumors began swirling. The baby wasn't getting proper medical care. Blueface refused to acknowledge the child publicly. Chrisean was allegedly living in a rented Airbnb because she had no stable home. Then came the viral hospital photo, Chrisean holding her baby, exhausted, makeup smudged, and eyes red from crying. Caption, "Just me and my lil man. That's all I got." The image broke the internet, but it also revealed something darker. She looks alone, like no one's there for her. Fan comment with 47,000 likes. Chrisean's mom speaks OUT, then goes silly in tear. Why, when fans started questioning if Chrisean was okay, her own mother, Charla Malone, posted a cryptic Facebook status. "Pray for my daughter. She's going through spiritual warfare. I don't see the demons, but I do." Everyone panicked. Was Chrisean having a mental health crisis? Was she hurting herself? And just when people started demanding answers, her mom deleted the post. No explanation. No update. The silence was deafening, signs of a breakdown missed by the INTHR and IT. Now that we look back, the signs were everywhere. Her IG lives got shorter. No more laughing, just rambling, staring off, fidgeting. She started unfollowing people, including family. She went live at 3 a.m. from her car, crying in the dark. Caption, "I got nobody to talk to." One fan even caught a clip of her whispering off camera, "They all using me, I know it. I just pretend I don't." And yet the internet kept laughing, kept making memes, kept saying Chrisean wildin'. Again, but it wasn't wildness, it was pain. Deep, unspoken pain that was boiling under the surface. And then, she finally snapped. The final straw, live stream KDOW on Sunday night. Chrisean went live from her bathroom. The setting was so raw, so real, it didn't even feel like a celebrity moment. There were no lashes, no music, just her, in a hoodie, rocking back and forth on the floor. She said, "I don't want y'all to worry, but I'm not okay. I've been pretending for too long, and I don't even know who I am anymore." Her voice cracked. She clutched her chest like she couldn't breathe. And then the words that broke everyone watching, "Please, if you ever cared about me, pray for me. I need it." That was it. The feed cut off, and the internet stood still. No tweets, no jokes, just collective heartbreak because for the first time in forever, Chrisean didn't look like a fighter. She looked like a girl begging to be saved, while Chrisean's followers were still processing the live stream. Blueface hopped on Twitter with a single, cold-blooded post. Ain't nothing wrong with her that a job and some therapy wouldn't. Fix fans were furious. The timing was brutal. The tone, even worse, the replies came in hot. "You're literally the reason she's like this. Therapy. She needed that the day she met you. How dare you say this while she's begging for prayers?" But Blueface wasn't done. Hours later, he posted an IG story with a smirking selfie and the caption, "Y'all falling for the act again." The backlash was instant, but then something dropped that made everything darker. The leaked DM that changed EVRYTHING. 2 a.m. A popular gossip account called Tea Room Vault posted screenshots allegedly from Chrisean's DMs to a close friend. The messages read, "I feel like he's trying to break me on purpose. Like if I quit on life, he wins. I'm so tired of fighting him, the industry, my own people. I just want peace." One line in particular sent chills through fans. "Sometimes I think my son would be better off without me." The screenshots went viral in minutes. Fans flooded her comments. "Please don't talk like that. You have people who love you even if you don't feel it right now. We're praying for you, sis. Stay strong." But along with the love came the conspiracy theories. Is this a setup? Fan Theories SBRA by Monday morning. Entire Reddit threads were dissecting the situation. Some claimed the DMIs were fake, planted by haters to make her look unstable. Others believed Blueface himself leaked them to damage her image ahead of their custody battle. One viral comment summed it up. "Blueface is trying to paint her as unfit so he can take the baby and people can't even see it." The theory caught traction fast. Even a few verified influencers chimed in, saying they'd heard whispers of this plan for months. But then, an unexpected twist poured gasoline on the fire. A friend speaks out, and it's not good. A woman claiming to be a former friend of Chrisean's went live on TikTok, saying she'd been holding this in for too long. Her claims: Chrisean's been self-medicating to deal with stress. She's been missing important appointments for Chrisean Jr. She's been isolating herself in the house for days with curtains drawn. But the most shocking part was when the woman said, "The day before that live stream, she told me, if I disappear, make sure my baby's safe." That single sentence ignited panic across social media. Was Chrisean hinting at hurting herself, or just walking away from it all? No one knew. And that's what made it terrifying. TMZ joins the STORY by the afternoon. TMZ published an exclusive claiming they'd obtained police welfare check records from Chrisean's home just a week ago. According to their report, neighbors called 911 after hearing disturbing crying and screaming from inside. Officers arrived. But Chrisean refused to open the door at first. When she finally did, she was visibly upset and evasive. Police sources told TMZ she said she was fine, but we could tell something was going on. Fans were now completely split, some thinking she was being unfairly hounded, others believing the concern was warranted. But while the internet argued, Chrisean made her next move. The unexpected POS to late Monday night, she returned to IG with a single black and white photo of herself holding Chrisean Jr. Caption: "He's my reason. Y'all keep praying for me. I'm fighting. The comments section was a war zone. Some fans flooded her with love and prayer emojis. Others demanded she explain the truth. But here's the kicker. Eagle-eyed followers noticed something strange. The location tag on the post wasn't her usual LA or Baltimore. It was New Jersey, and that's where the first major twist hits. Why is Chrisean in New Jersey? Who is she with? And why did she vanish from LA without telling anyone? The answer? We'll flip everything you thought you knew about this situation. 24 hours later, and the internet's in Maleltado at the moment that police welfare check hit TMZ. Everything spiraled. Chrisean's face drained, her arms clutching her baby like he's all she has left. The caption under that photo? This is what depression looks like. And yet, as sympathy poured in, a new narrative began to surface. Not about her pain, not about mental health, but about the man she's secretly been with. And trust me, nobody saw this one coming. The mystery man revealed, Corey James, he's not a rapper, not a clout chaser, not even someone on Zeus. He's Corey James, a former college athlete turned private chef. He's known for cooking for elite clients in Miami and the Caribbean, and he's got a history with Chrisean, high school sweetheart, first love, the one she left behind when fame came knocking. Old tweets resurface, he was the one that got away. Fans started digging and unearthed a 2019 tweet from Chrisean. Sometimes, I wonder where I'd be if I stayed in BH more with KJ. Probably happy. But broke AF, and a reply from KJ, still public to this day. We'd be broke, maybe, but you'd have peace. I was always gone, love you regardless. This tweet is now going insanely viral. 3OK likes, 90K retweets, thousands of fans saying, go back to him, sis. He's the peace you need. The voice note leak, he saved me, as if that wasn't enough. A fan-run burner account posted a 16-second leaked voice note allegedly from Chrisean to a friend. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But when I'm with him, KJ, I don't feel like I'm drowning. He saved me. I just don't want to ruin him too. The internet froze. People weren't laughing anymore. They were rooting for a quiet life, rooting for a mother to heal, rooting for the girl who's been broken for too long to finally find peace. But the support wasn't universal. Blueface strikes back with RECIPT's Blueface. Clearly feeling the shift in sympathy, posted a carousel of screenshots. Alleged DMS, alleged voicemails. A 5-second screen recording of Chrisean texting. You'll always be the love of my life. I'm just scared of you sometimes. He captioned the post. Don't let that victim mask fool y'all. She'll play in both sides. Be safe though. The post racked up millions of views in hours. And fans torn. Some said, why post that if she's literally breaking down? You trying to finish her off. Others said, this proves she's manipulating both men. She needs help and accountability. And then came the celebrity reactions. Celebrity friends take sides. Drama erupts. Tamar Braxton, a mother, in pain is not a weapon. Y'all stop using her lowest moments as ammo. Kesh doll. If she playing these dudes and the baby in the middle, somebody needs to step in FR. Saucy Santana on IG Live. Chiley, I seen this coming. Can't pour from an empty cup? That girl been empty for years. Even Tokyo Tony jumped in saying, I warned y'all about Blueface months ago. That baby mama of his need to sit down to let that girl breathe. The reactions created a storm that pulled everyone in. But the most shocking comment came from Chrisean's therapist. The therapist's comment that shocked Von Treesian's former therapist, who worked with her during a brief rehab stint. Posted a cryptic message to her private LinkedIn. Sometimes healing looks like running. Sometimes it looks like disappearing completely to survive. And sometimes it looks like a plane ticket to Jamaica. She didn't mention Chrisean by name, but fans knew they were connecting the dots. She's leaving. It's done with. All of it. The industry, the drama, the cycle. Maybe we were never supposed to save her. Maybe she's finally saving herself. And then came the next cliffhanger. The ticket confirmita Delta employee anonymously DM'd gossip. Blog with a screenshot of a confirmed flight reservation. Passenger name? Chrisean Malone. Destination? Kingston, Jamaica. Departure? Friday. The ticket was paid in full by KJ James. Fans went nuts. IT's happening. She's leaving the country with her son. She even allowed to? And that's where the legal drama began. Blueface's mom threatens court action. Carlissa posted another rant on Facebook Live, screaming, "If that girl takes my grandson out the country without our consent, I swear on everything I love, I'm filing for emergency custody." Even tagged a California family lawyer in her caption. "Hit me up. I need to protect my blood." Now fans are worried that Chrisean's escape plan could be blocked at the last minute. And if that happens, we might see the darkest breakdown yet. The internet is at WR within 48 hours of Chrisean's emotional live stream and the bombshell revelations that followed. The internet turned into a civil war zone. And we're not just talking fans and stans, we're talking petition links, Twitter spaces, Instagram rants, and celebrities throwing indirects. The topic. Should someone intervene or let Chrisean finally disappear in peace? Let's break it all down. The petitions split the FA&B AS2 rival change. Org petitions started trending worldwide. Let Chrisean heal in peace. Over 580,000 signatures demands the media and blogs stop covering her breakdowns. CPS and family members not interfere unless legally required encourages fans to send love. Not judgment, protect Chrisean Jr. immediate custody review. Over 420,000 signatures calls for an emergency welfare investigations. Concerns about Chrisean's mental health and lack of stable housing demands an independent third party be assigned to monitor the situation. And the comments. Brutal. Y'all talking about healing, but ignoring that there's a child involved. She's been abused, abandoned, and vilified. Let her raise her son her way. Even major platforms jumped in. Headlines that poured fuel on the fire. TMZ, Chrisean rock scene holding baby alone at airport. Is this a mental break or great escape? The Shade Room. Blueface's mom threatens emergency custody, says baby is in danger. Hollywood Unlocked. KJ James identified as the mystery man helping Chrisean, real love or hidden agenda. And then there was People magazine. It's released a surprisingly sympathetic cover story titled, "She Just Wants Peace." The Chrisean rock nobody knows. It included blurred photos of her feeding Chrisean Jr. in a small backyard, away from the cameras. The response, mixed. Some called it exploitative. Others said it was the first human portrayal of her in years. Twitter Spaces turned TOXIC, multiple fan-run Twitter X Spaces, exploded in popularity. Blueface is a narcissist, period. 80K listeners. Chrisean needs an intervention, not a vacation. 55K listeners. Mental health, motherhood, and manipulation. 72K listeners. Some of the most viral quotes. She's not the villain. She's the product of years of public trauma. We laughed while she crumbled. And now we want to control how she heals. If she was a man, nobody would be questioning her right to leave. But as the debates raged on, one thing became clear. Everyone was watching. Everyone had an opinion. And no one really knew what to do next. Celebs speak out and stay. Silent Cardi B shocked everyone when she retweeted Chrisean's prayer clip and added, "This industry don't care about your soul. Protect it by any means." J. Cole wrote a mysterious IG caption. Some disappeared to get lost. Others disappeared to finally get found. Nicki Minaj posted nothing, but unfollowed Blueface that night. Fans noticed. And then there was Blueface himself, who decided to double down on slander. Blueface goes on a podcast and airs EVRY2, sitting down with no jumper. Blueface claimed she's using that baby like a golden ticket. She ain't depressed, she manipulative. He played voice notes. mocked her crying, and called her a liability. The internet absolutely demolished him in the comments. "We're watching someone fight for her sanity and you're cracking jokes. You created this chaos, now you want to play victim?" The backlash was so bad that Blueface disabled comments on his IG for 24 hours, something he's never done before. Even brands started distancing themselves. The business followed suit's network. The same company that built her brand released a cold, short statement. "At this time, we are evaluating the safety and well-being of all involved. Season 3 of Crazy in Love is currently paused." Translation: they're done if things get darker. Chrisean's Fashion Nova contract was also put on hold. According to leaked emails from a marketing rep, why? Too volatile right now? Up the brand image we need. So now Chrisean isn't just spiraling personally, she's bleeding professionally. End of part 5, cliffhanger, everyone's watching, everyone's judging. The clock is ticking toward that one-way flight to Jamaica. But before she can disappear, one final bomb is about to drop. Did you hear that voicemail? The drama was already nuclear. But just when fans thought the worst was behind her, a leaked voicemail surfaced that shattered everything. And this time, it wasn't Blueface, it wasn't Carlisa, it wasn't even the therapist, the ex, or the network. This time, Chrisean's estranged father, a man she barely talks about, a man the internet forgot, a man who just dropped a bombshell message. That made everyone freeze. The leaked audio, "We failed her." The voicemail is just under 30 seconds long, but every second devastating. The full clip now going viral on TikTok X. And YouTube Shorts features Chrisean's father speaking softly, clearly emotional. He says, "I know I ain't been around. I know I ain't done right by you. But I heard you crying, and I felt it. I felt it all the way in my chest. If you're planning on disappearing, I don't blame you. Just promise me one thing. Baby girl, don't disappear from yourself. You've still got something in you. Don't let this world take that. From you, we failed you. But don't fail yourself." That last line. "We failed you." Broke the internet, fans connect the dots. This goes deeper than by Lou if they suddenly, everything shifted. The depression, the breakdown, the prayers, the suitcase, the man, the plane ticket. It wasn't just about Blueface, it was about her. Whole Life. Fans started reposting old interviews, Instagram lives, and podcasts where Chrisean hinted at her trauma growing up. Clips surfaced of her saying, "I used to feel safest when I was running. That's all I knew. My family loved me, but they didn't protect me now." Every line hits different. The internet's mood turned from curiosity to compassion and then to panic, because suddenly this wasn't just a breakdown. It felt like a goodbye. Industry friends rushed to react, some too late. Simone shared a prayer video, tearfully saying, "We failed her too in the culture. We watched her become a meme. Now we watching her disappear. I hope it's not forever." Jeezy reposted the voicemail on his story with the caption, "This why healing gotta be louder than the hurt." Megan Good dropped this chilling line, "If she leaves and never comes back, let that be her peace. We don't get to demand her pain anymore." But one celeb said what everyone else was scared to. Rapper T.I. posts cryptic warning, "She won't come back the same." On his IG story, T.I. posted, "Disappearing don't fix what's inside. It just changes the address. Some people leave to heal, some leave to vanish, and if she gone, she ain't ever coming back the same." Fans flooded his post. "What do you know? Are you sound like you saying goodbye?" "I got inside info, he knows something's up." And that's when things took a darker turn. Flight update, she never boarded. Late that night, gossip blog at the T-Spot posted, confirmed via Airport Insider, Chrisean never got on the flight to Jamaica. No one knows where she is. Her phone is off, no new posts, no new lives. Her entire location trail, it's gone. Even KJ, the man fans thought she was escaping too, posted one line on IG, "Don't ask me. I'm just praying too." End of part 6, cliffhanger. Chrisean is missing. Her father's voicemail is echoing across the culture. And the world is holding its breath. Is she gone for peace? Gone for good? Or is this the silence before a louder storm? The world is still waiting. No one knows where Chrisean is. Not her fans, not her enemies. Not even the man she was supposedly running to. The ticket to Jamaica, never scanned. The phone, still off. The Instagram, quiet. The silence, terrifying. And now, one question is haunting everyone. Did we witness a breakdown or a farewell? Was this Chrisean's way of taking back her story? Or was it her way of ending it without saying the words? So now we ask you, do you think Chrisean is safe right now? Was this her plan all along, to disappear from the spotlight and escape? Or was this entire moment a cry for help that nobody took seriously until it was too late? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back. This story is bigger than the drama. It's about motherhood, trauma, fame, and survival. Subscribe for the next update. It's coming. If you thought this was wild, we're just getting started. Because there's one more piece to this puzzle that hasn't been leaked yet. Insiders are saying someone has video footage from the night before she vanished. When it drops, we'll be the first to break it. So hit that like, smash that subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this is a saga you can't miss. Chrisean's story isn't over. It's just paused. And what comes next might shock us all.